There we go. Nice. Hello.
Awesome. Here we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey everyone, welcome to the live stream. If you're just joining us, we're going to do a little bit of web design here for the Paideia front end, the website that you'll come to when you go to the landing page. So we got Orne here, she's the graphic designer, and we've got Nico, he's the UX UI developer, and myself, Marty. My name is in the chat is Hank Moody. Uh, and I'll be moderating and trying to keep things organized for you guys.
Yep.
So, do you two want to introduce yourself at all or just get started? What do you think?
I'm
Yeah,
good.
for sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, yeah, my name is Nicholas, as Marty said. I'm working only on the web design right now, but I'm also doing the UX UI for the app. And Orne is working on everything that's branding and the image of Paideia you guys have been seeing in all the banners and things like that.
Yep. Okay. Should we start?
Someone was saying our
Yeah.
mics are quiet. Can
Okay.
we
I'll turn up a
maybe
little.
I'll
Sure.
try this. Is that better, guys?
I
Okay,
have
we'll talk.
you pretty high on Discord, so should be good.
Okay.
Let's see what they say and work from there. Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Uh,
So,
Awesome.
do you want Nico access to this file so we
Yeah,
can?
please.
Yeah. There we go.
So this is the Figma that we worked on the other day.
Kind of. I bring a
Kind of.
few things like the categories and everything, but
Cool.
this is like my Figma, working Figma.
Yeah, so the other day we had a meeting and we sort of put together like all the different pages that we thought we might need on the front of the website.
Like,
So we did a big brainstorming session and it's called Fig Jam, right, Nico?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Fig
did
Jam is
Fig
like a software to workshops and things like that, and a little bit of brainstorming.
Yeah. So we did all these little note cards and we basically figured what do we want to present, what and where do we want to put it on the website, and I think we spent like an hour, maybe 2 hours.
2 hours, I
Two
think.
hours, I
Yeah,
think, right?
yeah.
So that was a good productive meeting, and now Arnie's going to turn that into. Are you starting with wireframe?
Yeah. Right, Nico? I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what I try to do
We are
here,
using
yeah, some templates, right?
yeah,
I
we are using these
Right. I try to bring
docs.
this, what we drew the other day about the info that the landing should have, and I try to like think how that information could be translated with these templates, like a first visual look into that.
Nice.
Yep. Oh,
Do you guys want to drop the Figma link for me, and I'll just follow
oh,
along
sure.
there?
Yep.
It's a little delayed on
Yeah, it's a little
the
delay. Give me a second. Do you want to do it, Nico, if I change Discord
Yeah.
server, the
Uh,
cameras?
Also, for you guys in the chat, if you have any questions for us about the project, Paideia project, if you have questions about ErgoPad, any other questions you got, feel free to ask in the chat there, and I can try and tackle them now.
Yep. Alexis join us here on chat. How are you, Alexis?
Yeah, that's Alexis. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's our marketing lead there. So, and I don't know if you guys have you seen if anyone here has already looked at the other pieces. Like we've done the UX for building a DAO. We've done UX for managing a DAO. So now we're on this bit here.
So, do you guys want to maybe talk a little bit about what we have here? We'll organize it while we're doing the stream. Are you guys down for that?
Sure.
Okay, so we have the header.
Yeah.
It says why creating an error.
I'm not sure about this.
Yeah, no.
But I
think
thought of
we
this
have
like
one.
the call to action, you know, the important thing, like.
Yeah, exactly. So we did have one of those things in the post-it. Was about why creating an error, but why you should like call to action to create it out, right?
Right.
Maybe it should be about to creation or main messaging here. Sorry for all the typos I'm gonna be doing on a live stream. So it is. Second one, we wrote highlighting the perks of creating your DAO with us. That makes sense. Educate the user on how they can use the DAO, gamer guild, share fundraisers, etc. I think this would be, I don't know what you guys think, but maybe should be nice having some kind of like animated carousel or something like that.
Yeah.
That we could like maybe have like different things, right? Yeah.
Like the one below, like this one? More like this one?
Like
maybe?
not looking exactly like that, but yeah, I don't know, maybe
no text, like something more visual.
Yeah, like if we would have like an image here, right? For example. That we don't have like we have something like this, and then we could have like fields, like different examples. I don't know, gamer guide, fundraiser, things like that we think applies to this. This could be auto animated, or you could click and see different examples.
Yeah.
It's like that idea.
Yeah. More visual, yeah.
We have the highlights of the blog. That's good. Partnerships. I will actually put the partnerships
on the top.
Yeah, because I think that's a really nice way of. So you're seeing the call to action, right?
Yeah.
And it's a nice way of enforcing that call to action, having partners. I mean, like, hey, you have all these people the backing up.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Like
maybe
like a divider, you know, like between.
Yeah, or maybe like, you know how sometimes there's a carousel like here with info passing by, maybe something like that. I feel like this, I don't know. Yeah. Like maybe top or bottom, yeah.
It's going to be super small, like.
Hey Sam, how are you?
It's a preview of all our upcoming announcements for our partners here.
Right. Pretty good, if you ask me.
This unit.
Very serious. Orne, do you have individual volumes for us? Can you turn up Nico a little?
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do I have to do something on my side? Or?
No, maybe it's Discord being a little tricky there. Let me know if that's good.
Oh yeah, I'll check.
Hello.
Oh, maybe that's too loud.
It's hard because if I get closer to the mic, I reckon it's louder.
It's fine.
It seemed pretty good actually on the stream.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
Okay, nice.
Thank you.
Let's see, what do we got?
Yeah. So these are all the things that we had in the meeting, right? So we're not missing anything.
Like the line thing, mostly, yeah.
I remember there was something about highlighting numbers that I'm not finding.
Partnerships. Future tokens.
Oh, everything is here. I'm so sorry. I didn't see it. Yeah, stats. This one. So we have these stats. This is how making it.
I thought too, but No, maybe I deleted it. I don't know.
And,
Like numbers, I think this one I think was the number one. You know, like future token sales.
the token says of projects that are sponsored. Yeah, but that's only. So let's say there are like, I don't know, 105 projects built
Yeah.
Paideia, right? So some of them could actually pay a fee, I think, to get feature in the main Paideia website.
Oh, right.
I mean that their IDO or whatever it is going to be more exposure, right?
Right.
This, I think, refers more to, hey, we have 105 projects, we have this amount of total value locked, and things like that. These are more like numbers.
Like maybe more by idea
Yeah, like
center.
stats.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like the one in Ergo, for example, that says like the kind of the stacking and the.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I know the one in the dashboard.
Yeah. So much checking.
Staking. Oh yeah, staking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
So Alexis was asking, how do we get like the creativity from to design and everything?
Yours.
I mean, Pinterest is the number one for me. Like, you can find everything there. Like, so good. And it's good because if you like something and you save it, Pinterest gives you more of that. So it's like a system, you know? Like, I don't know. What about you, Nico?
Yeah. I like Behance on
Oh,
Dribble. And I find it sometimes if you keep looking for inspiration in the same niche as you are,
mm,
like for example, when we were working for this, we were doing like inspiration sessions and just going through the internet together and looking at things.
yeah,
And while we were doing that, if you keep doing it in the same niche, right? So let's say we search for inspiration inside the cryptocurrency and the Web3 and dApps world, keep getting the same, right? And everything looks the same. So something that we find really, really good to do is just search for inspiration in different rounds. So, for example, we are building a website for a app inside the Web3 environment, and instead of looking for inspiration on cryptocurrency, maybe we are looking for inspiration in restaurant websites, right? And that gives you like a fresh perspective and
right.
allows you to do like something different. And it's also like you train your eye, right? Like I feel like, and Orne probably backs me up on this one. Like we are all the time looking for inspiration because it's impossible now not see things with a designer eye.
Yeah,
You end up into a restaurant and ordering food, and you're just checking at the menu and be like, oh, I really like the way they they are designing or the way they are working on
yeah,
fonts or typographies or things like that.
yeah, yeah.
I don't even know. Oh, sorry. Let me see in the chat.
Okay.
Oh, my stream was paused,
Oh,
but I was
That's why.
amazing.
Dig Dug says, "Love you guys. Keep up the great work."
thank you. We love you too.
And we got BCT Fitness asking about,
Oh,
can this DAO help promote NFTs of tribal art and heritage with real use case for promoting travel and tourism? So yeah, you could typically, if you're going to implement a DAO, you'd want to do that for something where you're sharing a treasury, or you want to have the governance shared in a decentralized way. So if you wanted to release those NFTs and raise some funds that were shared between a group of people, you could definitely use the DAO platform for something like that. So that's a great use case for sure.
Okay.
I'm seeing at the wireframes, and I'm wondering, do we want to put some more call to actions, right? So we are starting with some information about the DAO. Let's imagine on this. Let's just say that this says, what was that catchphrase that we use on the YouTube channel? Something like create a DAO.
Create your DAO, yeah. Today, was it? No, in a few simple steps.
Easy steps.
Easy steps, yeah.
We are clearly not the marketing experts. That's why Alexis is here.
Right.
Let's say that will be a title, some explanation of what we do, and a call to action, right? Then we are seeing our partnerships, highlighting the perks of creating the DAO. So I reckon Marty can help us with that. Probably it's super cheap, super fast, accessible, easy to do, super powerful, and driven with a lot of features and stuff. I think after that, I will put a call to action already. I will repeat the call to action for the DAO creation.
Yeah.
But even right now, it doesn't look nice.
Or we can do.
It's just like, yeah, oh, that's what you. Thank you so much. Mine was.
That's why we're a team.
Okay, then we are showcasing examples. So this would be, what kind of examples do we have, Marty, for when you created a DAO? What would you say is a good example for creating a DAO?
Like some of the use cases?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, use cases. Like we wrote gamer guilds.
Right. So like if you had a group of devs who want to build a decentralized project, you could maybe build a DAO and raise some funds that you share between each other. So everyone gets an equal share or something like that. And it also prevents people from spending without asking the other people who share those funds, right? What's another example? Or do you need just one-liners?
I was just making conversation, to be honest.
Oh yeah. What else? So a gamer guild. So like if you're playing a P2E game, let's say, like for example, Axie Infinity, a lot of times people will group their funds together and they'll be like, I cannot afford an Axie for $200 by myself. So maybe me and 3 friends are gonna buy one, and then we'll work in shifts, 8 hours a day playing Axie and just raising money by playing this game. Like, so you could group your funds together, and then the shared essentially what a DAO lets you do is have a shared treasury with votes, so that nobody can just walk away with that money, right? Like if you didn't have a DAO, then you'd have to say trust one person. It's like that's the person who holds the Axie and holds all the money, and then if they're like, yeah, I'm out of here, you can't do anything,
walk
right?
Away.
Yeah. So a
when
DAO
Axie
allows
goes to the moon, they're gonna just go away and buy the Lambo, right?
Yeah, exactly. But there's a Lambo's only a 2-seater, so it doesn't work for a DAO.
So
you know, the interesting thing as well about Paideia is it's not just going to be for a DAO that already has raised funds. You'll also be able to use the platform to raise the funds. So you can choose, you can like sort out your tokenomics, and then you can make the whitelist right on the platform. People can sign up, and then they can transfer their funds and get their DAO tokens, the governance tokens, right on the platform. So if you have an idea for a charity or a group or something that you want to build, you can kind of kickstart that right in Paideia. Like you don't need to go find the funds elsewhere. You can do it right on the platform. Then the funds will go straight into your treasury, and you'll be able to initiate the governance all in one place. So it's kind of a one-stop shop in that sense.
Yep.
So those are the examples that we're gonna have here, probably.
Nice.
So that we are showcasing blog highlights just in general. Oh yeah, I remember this. We have stats about the project, creative users. I'm not sure about the order of these things.
Mm.
We have feature token size. This is exactly what Mark was talking about, right? So token size of projects are sponsored. We have the news. Yeah, no, this is a social media.
Yeah, like a little bit of everything.
Yeah. So I think I will put another CTA around here.
Okay. Yeah.
That'll probably.
Yeah, I zoomed in a little, guys. I'm glad it looks better. It was looking a little tiny, you know, for the screen.
Oh, you zoom in there.
Yeah.
They want to see all the details.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of lorem ipsum right now.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we finished the website.
Yes, this is it.
If you guys aren't familiar with what he mentioned, he said there's a bunch of lorem ipsum.
Yeah.
And that's just like where you use Latin in place of real text. If you just want to see what the design is going to look like with that text there. So yeah, lorem ipsum is the first two words, and if you're curious what the rest of it is, just Google lorem ipsum generator and you'll see what we're talking about. I'll type it in there.
Yeah, we actually even use a plugin.
Yeah.
Arne is actually showcasing that. Yeah, we actually have this plugin that creates the text for you. So
Yeah.
let's use a plugin and
yeah, just random text to simulate the info you need, you know.
there you have it.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder what it says actually.
Some
I
Latin
think it's a
thing.
story of...
Yeah.
I know what.
Sorry.
Maybe something super dark and we never knew.
Let me find out.
So what about just get these sections? So like designing on it. Okay. Do you say maybe doing cards or maybe doing the bit or whatever? Like maybe we pick a bit.
Yeah.
And we just like start working on it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Do you have any that you prefer?
No.
Start with the easiest one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with this. This one is going to be easy.
Okay.
Light news. We're trying to match the style that we already did for the app.
For the what?
There's a lot of the app.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of elements that we already have, so it's going to be it's going to make the job easier. And we also have already like a really good understanding of typography, the font families, the color palette and everything, textures and the style that we're using from what everything on it has been working on. So that's gonna make this a little bit easier. Just gonna bring this here to the side. Just think I'm gonna put whatever font.
Okay. I have here the color palette. And I can bring like one or two just to have some base to work on.
Okay. I'm gonna start bringing some elements that I'm sure we're gonna use.
Okay. Great.
So we'll use that. bring in the you can bring some fonts and things like that, and I'm gonna bring.
Yep.
themes.
Figma is great. Like, it's a no changer to come to Figma, honestly.
I mean, I think Marty is in Figma now.
Yeah.
Oh, I use it all the time now.
Yeah. He's sneaking in Figma, watching, always watching.
You guys want to hear what lorem ipsum stands for?
Oh, sure.
And Nico's like, maybe it's something really weird or creepy. It's like, the first sentence is, the pain itself is the love of the pain.
Wow.
Oh wow! See, that's creepy. Yeah, that's what. That's what we're saying. We're putting latest news, and then we're putting the pain itself. I told you it was creepy.
I'm getting
Yeah,
a
it's a weird
tattoo
one.
of lorem ipsum tomorrow. Then. This.
I love that Vero font.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a random one.
That's not
No.
it, right?
No.
But interview is in Vero.
No, interview is Viga.
Oh,
Oh,
Pia?
Viga.
Viga. Oh,
Viga.
Viga. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good
This.
font. I like that one.
I really like this one too. I feel like it really completed the look of the design. Like we used to have a more normal one here. We used to use the Open Sans.
Space grotesque.
Yep. You know.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Way better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not typical.
Yep. Good.
Use some elements without design.
That's our font.
Yeah.
That one was Italiana.
Nice.
So what are you guys doing right now? Just bringing in the...
Yeah, the elements.
Well, yeah, I'm bringing a few things that I know use. Even though we're not gonna use the same one, the idea is to maintain certain. You know, like if you're doing cards, you want to maintain the same spacing and the same shading and things like that. So nothing too fancy.
Is Viga always going to be caps?
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't work that well with lowercase. It's kind of ugly.
Yeah, yeah.
Poor Viga.
So what is the name? What does the word... I've heard grotesque before for fonts. Do you guys know what that means?
I'm not sure, Nico.
Go for it, don't I?
No.
I feel like we studied. Huh?
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like there was definitely a class about that.
I want to say like
maybe
like rough. I'm gonna Google it. Grotesque.
Sans serif? No.
Yeah,
What does grotesque mean?
Ugly or distorted, it says.
I think that's just the definite English word.
Meaning typography.
Yeah, I'm reckon there's a story behind it though.
Grotesque is used as a synonym for sans serif fonts in general.
Oh.
It refers to the set of sans serif fonts produced around 1815. So that's the old school ones. Also, Gothic is the same time frame.
What's your favorite font, Nico? It's a hard one.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like Plato. I like Montserrat. because
Montserrat's good.
it's from it's from an Argentinian designer.
Awesome.
It's inspired actually in a neighborhood from my home.
Nice.
It's inspired in Montserrat.
Claro.
Yeah.
Right. Makes sense.
It's crazy. I didn't know either. Like
Yeah.
I Googled one day and I find out about that and I thought, wow.
I like any blocky font,
Eh,
like thick.
Like Impact?
yeah.
Let me see
Yeah.
what impact is. Oh, is impact here? Or I don't think so.
Any display font is a good font.
Yeah.
Like any font that you can use like super big and all caps.
Yeah, I love those.
bulky. Comic Sans.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's another time favorite. It's just
I just remember in the 90s, people would make their whole website Comic Sans.
yeah.
GeoCities website, all Comic Sans. And animated GIFs.
I mean, animated GIFs are definitely back.
I think that they're a little better now than they were.
That's like the web Homer made. I remember that one.
I'm not sure.
So what's this? Oh, you're setting
What
all
I'm
the
trying
different...
to do
oh,
is
cool. Yeah, making the fonts.
Yeah, so like each what Nico was telling me the other day is that you decide the size of the text and it always works the same way. So H1 is always going to be that size, right? That font. H2 always the same, to have some consistency during the website, If you go to another page and you have a title, it has to look the same on the first page and on the second page.
That's the consistency.
Yeah, you also need to keep in mind the devs are going to be working on this.
Yeah.
For them, like if we have styles and things like that, it's going to be easier. So these are the sizes that we are going to be allowed to use. Let's try to maintain these ones. And you will always have like a display text that we can do whatever we want, right? Like for example, sometimes you might use. I remember we talked about this having. Designs, right? Like having this kind of text, and maybe you have this on the back of a page.
Mm.
You may have this.
Right. Just like here where we got design.
Yeah.
Except, oops, design was spelled with ing.
Oh, sorry.
That's
always happens to me.
That's bound to happen.
Yeah. I Googled it and everything. I don't know.
This is not an amazing example.
Blame Google Translate.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. So we're always going. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. We're always going to use like the dark mode, right? This is going to be like
the website is going to be dark mode.
Yeah.
Oh, what I was trying to say is like have these styles which are going to be the styles which I use to build the website, but this kind of thing that we're putting there, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
This kind of thing that we're gonna put there, we're not counting that one as one side, right? Because that and that's working more as an image than anything else. I feel like dark mode makes everything better, right? This is exactly the same thing as before, but now it's a bit better.
Yeah, I love dark mode.
So, actually, you know that we're gonna have
Well, that's
one H1 page.
I'm
It's gonna
sorry.
mean that this.
No, no. I thought Marty was saying something.
Oh, I was just gonna say you were saying like you feel like Orne makes everything look better. It's like I think that's what we want. You make the UI, and then she comes in, makes it look nice. Seems perfect. It's exactly what we want.
What I was saying is, we're gonna have one H1 per page.
Okay.
For example, if we see this wireframe, the H1 is always going to be this title.
Okay.
Which gonna mean that probably these ones in here, the titles are like representing the different subsections in the page are going to be the H2.
Okay.
It's going to be this H2. And what we're gonna do, so I'm gonna create styles for these things, right? So I'm gonna name them website H1, website H2, etc., etc. I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna probably maintain the font size, font spacing, the line height, and that kind of thing. So we are matching a little bit with what I did for the
Okay.
UX.
Yeah.
But of course, like we don't have to use these fonts or this style, right? Like this font could be Viga, for example, or this font could be caps or whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm gonna create the styles and we're gonna start making these texts.
Okay.
Those styles I create. It's gonna mean I'm gonna just do this for the fun. It's going to be website. H2. So if I make this one being website H2, I just did, right? And we have different sections. That will mean that later on we can just come here and change this everyone, right? So I can say, hey, you know what? I want this to be Comic Sans. Now all the titles are Comic Sans.
Nice.
That's kind of how that.
Nice.
That's kind of a nice way of working.
Yeah.
Styles, and it also allows the devs to export those styles with naming and everything, and actually use them. Creating the styles. And what you can do is start editing them, and they're gonna change in here.
So I'm thinking. How do you feel about these lower caps? They don't look too bad, do they?
That's Viga?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks alright.
Looks alright.
What about grotesque or space grotesque?
Yeah, let's see. Oh, is it? Yeah. Like bold? Wait. Let's do that. Oh, shit. Here.
Oh, what fonts are you using on the in Viga, and you're using Space Grotesque?
Viga, Space Grotesque, and Inter, right? For the text, like Inter.
Text. Okay, so let's define a few things.
I'm trying to see if the little titles are better with Viga or Spectrodesk.
I like them all caps, to be honest.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Nice.
So captions, overline, and body text is all going to be inter.
Okay. So these are...
Because those are the texts are like less...
Yeah.
need more legibility because they're like smaller, right?
Yeah. And this can be Spectrodesk, right? The little title
They're going
ones.
to be body. See here are going to be... And these titles are probably going to be what, H5, H6.
Oh.
To change these ones, yeah.
Yeah.
You just change them from there.
Yeah, like...
Because now if you change it, they should all change at the same time. Yeah.
Right. I should change them from the website drop down view, right? From the right?
From the... I can't see your screen, but yeah.
From the right, like panel.
From the drop down, yeah.
Yeah, great.
These learn more are actually going to be our buttons.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And this is actually
I think it's desk.
Do you want some sample banners, like the Paideia banners? Oh, you got that one.
Yeah. Yeah, just to have the colors. And, is it this?
right. Yes.
Have you guys collaborated like this in a live stream before?
No, first time.
I have never done live stream in my life.
But Orne, you have your own Twitch channel, right?
Yeah, but I play games. I don't really design on stream.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it's been pretty chill, you know, like. What happened?
I'm just making this a component so we can.
Oh, nice.
From that. No, I'm just wondering if we. So it's just to be like.
So swipe sideways.
It could be.
That's actually what. Yeah, I was not thinking that. That's actually a good idea. I like that idea.
Yeah.
One-on-one. What I was saying is what I'm doing here is I'm creating a component to make that if we change anything, for example, yes.
Oh, nice.
To change everywhere. So that's going to allow us less work, right?
Right. Yeah.
Always the main objective.
That's
No,
the beauty
the
of
other thing,
frequency.
right? The other thing I was wondering, are we gonna? So this latest news from a technical point, Marty, said that these are going to be blog posts, but we're gonna actually fetch them from Medium.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because I forget the design document. Did we decide that we're going to have an actual blog section on the website?
Yes.
Okay. So this
Up
could
here
link
you
to.
Yeah.
This could link to blog posts within the website, maybe, or also Medium or YouTube. Anything that we want to share.
The reason I was asking is because we are grabbing this from Medium. can we? I was actually gonna put a peel with a category, like, hey, this is about. Then I was thinking, have categories or not, if that's something. Oh,
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. If it's like YouTube or Medium, then they can see right here. Yeah, that looks good. That's just like
So to be clear, this is going to be pulling info from YouTube, Medium, etc., right? Like media, basically.
I think so. Is this
maybe
section
So
maybe
here?
we need to actually.
isn't that like this one right here? Like I
Oh,
thought
okay.
of this like more.
Let me check.
I'm not sure now.
Outside social posts. Oh, good point.
Right,
Yes,
it's kind of,
that's right.
yeah. Maybe a big one, like, and little ones below. I don't know.
I like
Yeah, or
idea.
it could. Yeah, you can
I
do the
think what
little
she's
rectangles on
saying
there.
is like something
Merging
like
these
this,
two, right?
But
Those are
then this
just
is
like our latest
separate
news.
from the news one, right?
I think what she's saying is in news in one section, right? So you will have like
Right.
a big feature one, then you can have like smaller
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Is this
So
what you were?
it can be internal blog posts. It can be Medium articles. It can
Right.
be.
We can we can
YouTube.
mix anything. Maybe then
Okay,
the tags are about that. Maybe the tags are like YouTube, Medium, blog, or things like that.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So. Okay. Nice.
It's super helpful. Guys.
Would our call to
I don't know.
actions be orange? Yes. No. Like,
Right?
Yeah.
or
think so.
call to actions are orange, right? Like that one. Like
No, I think it's
or
going to be blue.
buttons. Like the blue.
And they're going to be like.
Okay.
I deleted the spacing, but
So these should be the same shade of this. Yeah.
Do you like having them in the same section, or does it feel too busy?
Maybe it is too busy, but yeah.
It could be blog posts in one space and then feature.
I mean, it's a. I think it's more of like a spacing thing, right? Like this could be way more spaced out. This could have a title or something to buy as well. So this could be instead of latest news. It's more. I don't know, read more, whatever. I don't know if it'll be read, but you know what I mean.
Top one could be featured. Second one could be latest posts.
Yeah.
If you want,
like a
featured.
highlight kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe then you need a title to be honest. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, to divide it. Maybe this can have a thingy.
I like this quote you guys brought in.
Nice.
Are you matching all the elements from the UX, or are you making up some new things?
And not all the elements, right? Because there's a lot of things are definitely not gonna match.
Right.
It's just about like, for example, let me with this.
Right. The card sizes are different shape and everything.
It's like many little things, like the space to the sides, yeah, or the type of buttons that you use. It doesn't need to feel exactly the same. Just or the shade, right? Like the shade between the background and the card. So it's that's more the kind of thing that I want to give it.
Just little design elements that you see on both here and there.
Yep. Nice.
Will you bring in some of the, like, the background you have on the YouTube video? Will you bring in something like this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're probably thinking about putting like some
like accents, not like supercharged with
sure.
colors, but some, yeah, for sure.
Just subtle stuff.
Yeah.
I think the logo that we picked works really cool in the backgrounds too.
Yeah, yeah. I took the liberty of changing the YouTube profile picture and cover banner with the new ones.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You updated with the new one, right?
Yeah. And I'll be updating all the templates so we can just
Perfect.
sort that.
Create your DAO in a few simple steps. YouTube is weird with their sizing and everything,
really.
aren't they?
Yeah. It's like the size you see now on your screen is the standard one, and then a TV can see the whole canvas, like the one you have to design. And then I think the phones can see a little bit. No, the phones see the middle, the computer sees the sides, and the TV sees everything. So weird.
So weird.
Yeah.
Let's see what it looks like on the mobile app.
I think it looks really, really little. Let's see.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see.
Nice.
Can anyone see it? Maybe.
See.
Looks good.
Yep.
The colors turned out really good.
Yeah.
We were picking when we were, I guess I didn't show it in the center, it didn't pick up. When we were picking the colors, we were choosing between a blue only or both, and I'm super glad we went with both.
Yeah. It was like finding the right mixture, between the two, like to not have them compete too much. Yeah.
Yeah, and these images you found for the little statues and things like that.
Yeah.
That turned out so cool.
Yeah.
You got the little the glitchiness to it as well.
Yeah, yeah. We found like the right amount of glitch needed, like an accent. Yeah, not too much, not too little, just an accent of something there. Yeah. And I'll need to think for the cover image here on the website how to make something maybe a little more daring. I'm not sure. Since it's going to be the landing page, you're going to want to open
Yeah.
it and be like, wow, you know?
Bringing in that like dark gray blue
Mm,
in some places, it actually works really good on this YouTube view here we got going.
yeah,
It doesn't even look like the blue. It's just kind of this dark grayish blue background. It's pretty cool.
yeah, it's true.
The chat is quiet. How are you guys all doing?
Yeah. We had some pretty good chatters though.
Yeah, they were here
Yeah.
asking about some DAO related stuff. We can answer any questions you have about the DAO as well. JMeta's chilling.
Would we bring the texture here, Nico? What do you think?
What texture?
They won't use on the
Oh,
like the
the wording.
noise.
Oh, I would definitely bring the noise.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh.
Is that a plugin
Fun.
too? You got the noise plugin?
No, just an image of.
Oh, we do have the noise plugin.
Yeah.
Like yeah. There's a noise plugin that creates the image. Good.
Yeah.
I just love Figma.
Yeah.
One day there'll be a landing page plugin.
Do you guys think that we can get Figma to sponsor?
They should sponsor, yeah. This is the.
Please, it's $15 a month sponsor.
We'll call them up. Yeah, they should give us at least free membership for
Yeah.
sharing,
For sure.
selling their product. You notice now everything is software as a service.
Yeah.
Pay per user.
Know how we're going from that to this. We are
Yeah, that's crazy.
improving.
This is all Figma.
Somebody's asking where you got those stock images for the read more section.
Oh, so
G1,
we're using
G1.
a plugin. Using a plugin, Unsplash. It's a plugin for Figma that comes from the website Unsplash, which is an amazing website, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's just a library of free images, really good quality images.
Use Splash, right? It's good.
Splash, yeah.
Yeah, I use it too. So I search for some pictures for the cover image there to be high quality, I think. Yeah.
They have like tags. There was one tag called abstract, and I was like, okay,
nice.
It's good. Looks really cool.
Yeah.
I would put these as paintings on the wall. So what is your guys' thoughts on software as a service? I guess, did you ever own Photoshop or Illustrator or any of the software that you now have to pay monthly for?
Me, never. No. Here in Argentina, it's really common to just download it, from somewhere, and it works. So
everyone in Argentina is a criminal.
Yeah. Basically.
I guess Adobe has no jurisdiction down there, huh?
No, and they're so expensive too. Like, no mind for.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I think Photoshop is like 100 and something. It's crazy money.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it used to be something like 800 for a license.
That's a lot.
And now I think you can get the whole Adobe suite for $60, or it's like $40 a month per item. So if you want Illustrator, it's 40. If you want Photoshop, it's 40.
Which is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like 40 a month. Yeah, it's the only time you can justify it is if you use it every day for work.
But you have
what
Figma.
I mean is
Now you
Yeah,
have
like
Figma.
if you compare to other software,
Yeah.
there's even free software, like free kind of like Photoshop software.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I remember the name,
But once you get used to Photoshop, it's so hard to go to anything else. You get all because you get so quick with
Yeah,
the
the
hotkeys
shortcuts
and
and
stuff. Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
People still pay for Adobe. Seems like it. I don't know. Like, yeah, but I find like I used to be a fan of Illustrator, for example, and since I've been working on this project, I've been using Figma because it's just easier to share with Nico, to share with you, and now I prefer Figma. Honestly, it's just better.
Figma
It
also
does.
another really good thing is that they have two really good things. On the one hand, they have like free memberships. So if you're a student, or I think you can even apply for something like that if you're from like a development country. I don't know how you say it. Like a developing country, and you also, if you're a student or you're a teacher or something like that, you can apply for a free membership as well. You're also allowed to get a free membership into access, which is enough to be honest. Figma.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I swear we don't work for Figma. Nico's like, and this
Yes.
feature. Check out this feature. Yeah. And you can do this. Oh, he's
People
showing all
keep
the
asking about
internal
Figma.
documents.
Oh shit.
Here's all our. No, it's all good. It's cool. I think it's good. Everyone can see it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's how we. That's how we get the marketing team set up. So they just have to come in and they type what they want and export it. So another great feature of Figma.
Yeah.
This is what the streaming is becoming.
Viking Phoenix, how complex is Paideia relative to others with similar size? You mean like other DAO tool sets? How complex is it?
What?
For those that don't know, Viking Phoenix is none other than Leif Erikson, our CTO.
Oh.
He snuck in here with a different name.
Other sneaking. You all just sneak.
How complex is it relative to others with similar size? Is the design complexity. Oh.
How complex is Paideia?
In terms of the design in comparison to other design projects you guys have done?
I think.
Oh, now I get the
Yeah. I think this has been my most complex one for sure, for me, with my experience. I'm sure Nico. I don't know, Nico. I don't want to.
I mean,
Complex in terms of
definitely
doing
challenging.
everything, right? Yeah.
In the project itself is complex. Like we have so many different things, and there's so many things to think about, right? And even though I have been like for a year, I'm not an expert, so I don't cast a shadow on someone like Marty. So there's a lot of things I don't know. So that was challenging because I don't know. For example, we're talking about creating a section for stacking. It's like, okay, what staking is, but what does that imply on the back, right? What are the things the user needs when taking of their tokens, right? So there's a lot of things that I had to learn from the UX UI point. In terms of the size of the project, I have done projects size. We are looking at least like 70 things.
Nico, your
Why?
mic's cutting in and out a little bit there.
I may what?
Your mic is cutting in and out a little bit there.
Better?
No, I think it's when you set a pickup parameter, maybe? Like,
Oh, like a noise gate?
yeah, like a noise gate. Do you have any
I
of
have a little. I have a lot of
Oh,
wheels in my mic. I gain one, and I have a. So if I touch this, does this change anything?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
hello,
changed.
hello.
It was
Oh,
like a
hello.
compressor.
hello?
Hello, hello. Hello.
Too loud now. A little less.
How about that? Very good.
What's the next switch? It cuts in and out.
No.
I think it's trying to wait for you to talk before it turns on, and then it takes a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe it's the just the connection to through the internet. Because what, you're in Australia, Orne's in Argentina, I'm in Canada,
Right.
and
Yeah.
and somehow we're all coming live. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we're expecting too much from the
Maybe.
connection.
Yeah, may.
Okay. So yeah, I think it's not complex because I noticed it when you got on. Oh, I feel like we're all so tuned and in sync with this project that it just makes it flow really nice. It's not like turning around with the same, We do something, Marty likes it, we're all like in tune with it.
We do something. Marty likes it.
Marty approves it, we move on.
Yeah, we are maintaining definitely like a really good structure.
Yeah.
It has been good. Definitely. And it needs a call to action.
This is looking super cool now.
Yeah.
I'm leaving the other one right there to reference.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's improving.
It's looking good.
I mean, once we do this with once we do
I think
this
the
with the
outline was turned on that one.
oh, yeah.
It had
Once we do
stroke
this
on.
with all these sections, now of course back to it, right? And we're gonna see how they make sense to each other.
Right.
It's just like a first approach.
Yeah. It looks great though. Like,
yeah, it looks
honestly, it looks part of it. Yeah.
First approach.
Yeah.
They're saying, Nico, don't turn your head. You got to look at that mic. So you can't
you
look
think it's because
at
of
the
that?
screen. You have to look at the mic.
I can.
You have to.
I can put the mic in front of me. I think it's because of one of those fancy mics. I have it to the side. The only problem of putting it here is that when I start typing, it's going to be super annoying. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you
your
guys might
actually
have to.
voice is coming in better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Kinda.
have it in front of me.
Yeah.
But,
So
here
yeah.
it is. Like, isn't this super annoying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
try
It's
not
not
to
much
type.
different, to
No.
be honest with you.
Yeah.
This is
So
gonna turn into an ASMR stream.
so yeah. I feel like we came to a good piece here. How do we feel about leaving this here for today?
Cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good start.
Tell us. You want-
I think it's already
think
late over there as well.
Oh yeah, Orne, it's late for you, right?
Yeah, it's almost midnight here.
It's crazy. It's super early
Friday
in the
night
morning
live
here.
stream.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but
I'm
fine.
rolling into Saturday noon.
Yeah. But I feel like we came
It's
to
fun,
a good
though.
point. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's wrap it up then.
Yeah, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, you have to stay one more hour.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we really appreciate you guys tuning in. Honestly, that was the first live stream we've done like this, and I probably will do some more. And Orne and Nico, thank you so much for doing this live. That's really cool. It turned out really good, actually, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, honestly,
A nice experience. Like I have never been on a live stream, and it's fun.
It's fun. Yeah, for sure.
And
Okay.
we'll get Figma to send the checks. Those will be in the mail.
Please.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good night, a good evening. We'll see you. Bye.
Ciao.